Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm your host, Lisanne Faye, and, well, we're still in the Undercroft, because Dagna.
Ready to answer the great mysteries. It'll be wonderful.
Okay. You notice the anchor?
You seemed impressed by the anchor. What does it look like to you?
I heard what everyone says what you heard Coryphia say. That's a long chain of who said what's. To me, it says key. But keys do a lot of things. Open, lock, switch. Some open one thing, some open everything. It sounds like Coryphius made it to open, but it looks like you can use it to close. It may be that simple. It sure is pretty. Wish I could see through it.
Okay, and you asked about the Fade.
You seemed excited that I fell into the Fade at Adamant.
Excited? Spring gets me excited. This is a wonder. It's probably hard to relate, but dwarves don't dream. So I can't even guess what it's like. I can't even understand what dreams are. But you were there. And came back. Can I take a sample?
What?
A sample?
Oh, that sounded sinister. I meant, can I cut a little piece off of you and do things to it? That didn't sound better, did it?
No.
You'll have a full report of everything I saw. Will that do?
It's a start. I'm sorry, it's just... This is exciting. It all is. Your people cleaned you up after your fall. I wonder if anything is left. So much to think about.
Uh-huh. Oh, hey, but new operation. Good, because I'm about to go see my advisors. Because, yeah. I forget. Am I done with you?
A pleasure.
Anything?
What do the people make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged its support to us.
Lovely.
Let's speak later.
Another time.
Great. I love it. We're well respected, people support us, and we still, well, that's a window now, but we still have holes in the bloody walls. I think we could fix this. All right. Into the war room. All right, let me assign y'all to your tasks. All right. Josephine, Tethras, are you still skipping out on meetings? You'd have a copy of this already if you showed up once in a while, not that I mind. I'm happy enough to trade you a worthless piece of parchment for 1,000 crown debt, Yerek. A note has been added to the bottom. Message deciphered. Translation follows. My name is Varric Tethras, and I'm a Bronto-looking backstabber who steals customers. Scrivener. Okay, so... I don't know what I want to do there yet. Alright, our soldiers report a blockade of sorts. Mere posturing, and they were quick to surrender arms. We removed the darkspawn threat further on, although we have made few friends on the matter. Great. Power... Amulet of power for someone. We received word from Lady Eustace Richelieu, who presumes more and more to speak for the Tybalts. She also is quick to use us and we, Liliana. A bold move, Inquisitor. Lord de Rosier was mortified, if not mortally so. It is said he cannot bear to show his face, and face is all many of his generation value. I do hope he will do nothing drastic. I also hope that the names behind us remain willing to commit what is necessary to solidify the lines that have been established. We shall see. In your gracious service, Lady Eustace Richelieu. Amulet of power for someone. Ah! So we have received word that Movern the Under has made good on your judgment of armed exile into Winter. He and his clan immediately staked a claim to a large section of land along the Imperial Highway at the edge of the Silent Plains. It is inhospitable and vacant, and they claim they are not interested in banditry or actively threatening anyone, beyond, of course, suddenly declaring that they now live within Imperium borders. Our Deventer contacts say the relocation has caused significant concern among the Magisters. If you simply want them present to unnerve Deventer, it is possible to keep Movern's clan supplied without explicit ties to us. It is difficult to present this as a positive, but perhaps we could notify Minrathos that we hope they enjoy our reinforcements for their continued war against the Kinari. A fine jest, and now it is done. I suggest cutting ties before their presence is considered provocation. You know what? I kind of want Liliana to handle that, but I want to see what else. That's evading the crows. I need Liliana to do like 50 billion other things. I appreciate it when Liliana takes care of stuff for me. Magic used in Redcliffe. Alexius has been put to work. Oh, you have to do this one. You're the only one. The spell he used in Redcliffe was incredibly complex. Yeah.
Let's see what we have.
You can handle that. That's done. We still have neither race nor background information on the Venatori agent in Hunter Fell. The Bells are effectively nobility in the city. Any information about them is protected. We have confirmed that the Talbashoth, whatever else she may be, is not a mage. Whether she is or was one of Duke Tithus's lovers, she now appears to be in a relationship with the smuggler. Talbashoth cannot hide her reputation easily, no matter how protective she is. Let my ladies ask about her. Meh. I don't want to go to the Hissing Plains. Approach, metals, resources. So, Inquisition leaders, I have reports of gathering of resources to be moved into Venatori hands. I send this with the hope that you have the means to track who may be responsible. I overheard the possibility, but further inquiry yielded no more detail. Is unfolding well above my station. Forces for 20 small forests. 3 farmers say they were kicked out of homes. Root. Merchant says the carts are heavy for carrying armor and weapons. Says they shortchanged him, so he didn't tell them about the wobbly wheel that'll slow them through the pass.
At your service.
I didn't want to click that. Oh well. Liliana, or Josephine, just handle that then. You want to occupy the islands. Great.
Inquisitor.
Since I screwed up by accidentally. Clicking on Josephine there. But I would like to start another quest. Because we're certainly of the right level. Actually, we're at the high
have to
end.
reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
Apparently. Okay.
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been Emperor. He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
So he's got the main fighting force.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Right. Okay. Briala.
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only. She has organized the elves of Halam Sharal into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Wait,
Follow up?
the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress.
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Okay, and tell me about Celine.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
Indeed. So right now, Gaspard is the heir?
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
Okay, fine. So,
Do we need to go to the peace talks? The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but
It seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted them.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
let's go.
We shouldn't waste any time. Let's go to the Winter Palace.
Yep, definitely have the power to do that. I know. I always feel like with Inquisition, the only time where power is actually an issue is right at the beginning of the game. Okay, I do want to take Solus with me. Who else? Who else? Do I take the story team? Do I take a more interesting team? Forgot about that. Eric, your card looks better. Because I could take Bull. Don't want to take Sarah. I'm already going to have enough issues with this. Who do I want? Crap. I think I want Cassandra. Maybe I take the story team. I didn't take the story team the other time I've done this mission. I definitely took Dorian when I did this mission last time. So. Which is to say the only other time I've actually played this mission. It's been a few years. But having a rogue might be useful.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it.
Yay.
The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Indeed.
It is a great pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor Lavelle. The rumors coming out of the Western Approach say you battled an army of demons.
Indeed.
Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
Kind of want to make fun of him here.
And which one was the rightful one again? I keep getting them confused.
The handsome, charming one, of course, my lady. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. My lady, are you prepared to shock the court by walking into the Grand Ball with a hateful usurper? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
Well, aren't we exciting?
I can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
You're a woman after my own heart, my lady. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
It's worth investigating.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Be as discreet as possible.
Of course.
I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Oh,
Is that the Inquisitor?
yes.
Savage! Oh, make her forbid!
This is Gaspard's idea of a joke.
Indeed. Orlesian nobility look down on elves. The court watches you with a critical eye. I forgot the fact that I was a mage, too. So, all sorts of people. Ah! Y'all are out here this early?
What is Gaspard up to? It wouldn't surprise me if he brought the Inquisitor here as a prank.
Well, if he brought me here as a prank, don't worry.
I should look around.
Yes?
You there! Rabbit! Have you seen a ring anywhere?
Excuse you?
A gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without it.
What's your game? Are you trying to convince the Countess that you treasure her gift? Or just to gain importance by getting the Inquisitor to run a menial errand for you?
You just gain court approval, which is usually the result of finesse, entertaining people, or keeping up appearances. The higher the approval, the better.
I assure you, the ring truly is lost, and I must find it or risk terrible repercussions. Should you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know.
If you don't call me Rabbit anymore, fine. Or keep it to sell later. Fine.
Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Is this the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure. I cannot believe you found it.
You have saved me a lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
Woo!
Does anyone have a report on the casualties in the Dales?
Well, people are fighting out there.
I heard the Grand Duke invited the Inquisition here.
Yes. He did. That's me. Oh, it's been so long since I've been here. The Winter Palace. The Rochelle Fountain. Okay.
Are all the Delancés here?
Oh my god.
I hope not.
Delancés just don't get anywhere, do they? Y'all aren't saying anything.
Do you mind? We don't wish to be disturbed.
Find a safe spot to eavesdrop. Where are you gonna move to?
Interesting.
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
And that's how you overhear things. Storage key. Sure. I'll take that. Look for the red circle on the ground. Listen in. And sometimes, multiple times. I don't know what highlighted, but while we're over here, do you open? You do. Multiple things. Caprice. Some loot. And secret trade documents. Deliver scandalous secrets to Liliana.
Does anyone have a report on the casualties in the Dales?
Have to access an eastern storage room by finding a hollow statue.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
It's so interesting how all of these people just don't know. Interesting. Alright. Loot. No, loot the thing. Oh, darn. I forgot to sell items. Oopsies. I meant to do that. Oh well. destroy that. Oops. All right. Anything else? So Josephine, stay towards the front.
Is it true the Inquisitor was handed out of the faith by Andraste?
That's what people say. I never said they were right, but that's what people say. Yep, just ignore my gracelessness. Josephine! You're not here. And this red so does not go with my hair. Alright. Let's press forward.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please.
Okay.
I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
Oh, great.
Don't they sound delightful? I'm shocked we haven't invited the court to dinner at Skyhold.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer in the Fade with the Fear Demon.
That's a cheery thought. It really is. That was...
You're just full of joy and light this evening.
Everything will be fine. Andraste, watch over us all.
Oh, ye of little faith. Some non-Orlesian music for a moment. Enter the ballroom.
Is that the Inquisitor?
A Dalish? No, that cannot be.
Oh, but it is. Ah, Varric.
Shit. I just saw 2 dwarves from the Merchants Guild go inside. If anyone asks, I'm not here.
Anything else?
So this is just the Winter Palace. What's the summer one look like, I wonder? Shit. I just saw 2 dwarves from the Merchants Guild go inside. If anyone asks, I'm not here.
Colin.
Solus has already gone inside. I'm not sure about the others. I need to have this jacket let out a little.
Putting on weight.
Solus has already gone inside. I'm not sure about the others.
Okay. Cassandra.
This dress uniform is preposterous. Formal armor would have been better.
I also would have said we're attacking.
The sooner we go in, the sooner we can get this over with. The sooner we go in.
Yep.
I can hardly believe Gaspard and Celine are in the same room.
Grand Duchess Florian must have worked a miracle to get them here.
Kind of just browsing.
Interesting.
Gotta listen.
Good to know.
And so I got that point.
Can Gaspar take the throne without the backing of the Council of Heralds?
He plans to take it by force. If the council won't recognize him, he'll march against them.
That's really not a good thing. One more. We don't actually get to hear things in this one. Actually, I don't think we get to
Waste of time.
hear things in any more of them. Okay.
How can they call this a vestibule? It's a foyer.
Please, it's barely half the size of the foyer in the Imperial Palace. It's obviously just a vestibule.
I'd call it more of an antechamber myself.
No one asked you.
Oh my god. Okay, one last loop.
If nothing else, the Inquisition backing Gaspar makes someone nervous. You know how pious she is.
Ah, you came back. Because you can keep listening until you get something useful.
Boring.
Alright. Well, you know what?
Why are there so many elves here?
The Empress invited them. Be polite. I
Indeed.
wish there was more news coming from the Grand Cathedral.
Good news is becoming an increasingly rare commodity.
Indeed. Alright, let's try this one more time.
Boring.
Oh my god.
Gaspar never struck me as pious. He must think he gains a military advantage with the Inquisition.
Indeed, that is his thought. Come on, come back. I kind of like want to keep going until I get the little secret that's there. Interesting statue.
Good to know.
Yay, there we go. Now I got it. Alright, well, I am going to go ahead and end this episode here with all these juicy secrets that I've collected. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. And in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, happy trails.